Hi everyone. In today's session, we are going to discuss about the branching strategies and one of the very important question in interview, which is cherry pick. To the video. What is branching strategy? Branching strategy will help us, like developers and DevOps engineers, to work their code very seamlessly. When I am working on my code, I'm least bothered whether I am touching the others developers code or other DevOps engineers code because of the branching strategies. So why we need branching? Branching will help the developers and DevOps engineers to work day-to-day job very seamlessly. The reason is if you are using or if you are creating your own branch and you are making the necessary changes as per your requirement, it will not hamper anything of the existing code or any of the other developers, so that we can work with a mental peace where the branching will help a lot. So let me show you the lab. By this time, we are already familiar with the cloning of the code and how to get the repository into your local everything. And let me go to the GitHub repository. Yeah, we are in our repository now, where we can see the branches. We can see the branches here. By default in the GitHub, the branch name is main. So which means, so that is the head of the repository. And from there, everyone can create any other branches, so that the code which is there in that main branch is the reference. Like at this moment, as you see on the screen, this is my repository and this is the main. How do I know? If you, as you see, the main is showing as in the braces. Any doubts, the git branch command will help us to know where are we, like which branch are we in. Git branch command will help us to know which branch are we in now. Command will help us to know which branch are we in. As you see, there is a star mark beside the main. Means we are in the main branch. What does that mean? If you see, there is no content at this moment. Okay, I am the developer one. Let us see. I want to create some code for the project. Okay, let us, as it is a code, it's a combination of the files and folders. I'm just creating. So before creating, I don't want to mess up anything with the master or main branch. So for that reason, I am creating a feature branch. How can I create the feature branch? Git branch feature. I'm the developer one. So let us see developer one. When I run this command, in the background, one separate branch is getting generated. So branch is getting generated means it will take the code, whatever it is there. At this moment, there is no code, but even if it is a code is there, it will just take the code of that branch as a reference and it will create the copy. Copy means it will not copy the exact code as is. Like in the main branch, if it is a 10 GB, the same 10 GB code will not be copied. It will just create the references. Okay, now let's run the command git branch. See, two branches are there, but still you are in the main branch only. Because of that reason, still the star mark is beside the main. Now I want to switch to my branch. How can I do? Git checkout feature developer one. Sorry. How can I switch to the branch? The command is git checkout branch name. What is the branch name? Feature developer one. Now see, the pop-up came as switch to the branch. Now I want to see which branch I'm in. Again the same command, git branch. The branch has been changed to the feature developer one. How I'm saying? Because I could see the star mark beside of this branch. This indicates I am in this branch now. Even you can see here also, the branch has been changed. I'm a developer one. So I want to create some code. Okay. For this, just for the demo, I'm creating some test files. Demo one, RH, developer1 file1, developer1 file2. So I just created two files. Now you can see those two files got generated here also. Now let us see the files are generated. Yes. Git status. It will shows, as we already discussed, it is a CC camera kind. So it already checked that and two files has been generated, but these two files are not yet been informed to Git. Because of that reason, it is saying clearly, hey boss, I saw two files are there, but I have not. Hey boss, I could see two files are there, but I have not yet monitored it. So please get it monitored. How can I get it monitored? Git add dot git. Now you see the Git status. It will say untracked. There are no untracked. There are no untracked files. Means all are getting tracked. Say this git status. Now git commit -m added code by developer1. Okay. Now, so where I create the code is created in my laptop. Now I need to send it to the remote repository. How can I send git push? But I will get one message. See this? As the branch is created in my local, the remote repository is not aware of this branch. Because of that reason, initial stage means whenever you created any new branch and whenever you are pushing the code from that new branch, we have to run this command. Just copy, paste. It will push the code. Once the code has been pushed, you just go to your GitHub repository dashboard, you refresh it, then we can see this feature developer1 branch, and then you can see the code. Two files has been generated. This is the benefit of the branch. Okay, now developer2 is there. One after a few days, one more developer joined. So he don't want to disturb our code. Let us see. Now I myself as working as a developer too. What can I do? I want to take the code from the developer one itself. Means whatever the code is there in the developer one, I want to take the same code and I want to whatever the code is created by the developer one, I just want to take that code and I will add mine also. Now let us see how can I do that. Git checkout. As we already saw. Earlier we just created the branch with the help of the branch, but now I want to create different method. Checkout -b, this time creating the branch directly and switching to the branch as well. Feature developer2. Now see this time the branch has been generated and even switched to the branch also. But earlier if you go with the git branch command, it will just create the branch. You can't switch to the branch directly. Again you have to run one more command. But with the help of the checkout -b, you no need to switch. This argument itself will create the branch and it will switch you to the new branch. Now you can see git branch command will help to understand where are you. See, right now I am in the branch feature developer2. Means whatever the code is there in the developer one, when the developer one created, how many files are there? Two files are there. So that is the reason even the developer two also able to see the same content. The reason is he created he the reason is he created the branch from feature developer one. In the real time also, whenever you want to get any clone or you want to create any code, we will create the branches in this manner. I will show you real time scenarios branching strategy soon. Now let me create two more files. Touch developer2 tf1 developer2 tf2. So as a developer2 also he created two more files. Now you can see in the left side two files got generated. Same git status, git add, git commit -m added code for developer 2, and then do the git push. Again, we will get one pop-up command. Again, we will get the pop-up command. You just take the command and paste it. Now go back to your Git repository dashboard. We can see that. Okay, see, I pasted it wrongly. Now we are pushing the code for the developer 2 branch, not the developer 1. Code has been pushed. Now come here and refresh the page. Once you refresh the page, you can see one more branch is popping up here. It is developer 2. So now let me go back to the developer 1. How can I go back? Git checkout feature developer 1. As a developer, what he did, he just created 2 files only. See the magic here. Once I switch to the Git checkout feature 1, am I able to see the developer 2 code? Once the branch has been switched, now I'm not able to see the developer 2 code. Right? So in this way, everyone can work on their own code. So finally, developer 2 also decided that, or else I want to merge my code. Now I want to merge, or developer 1 wants to merge the code to the main, so that everything will be in the same place. How can I do that? Git merge. Now let's go back to the main. Git checkout main. Let us see any data is there. Right? Once you switch to the main, you can see those 2 files also got disappear. The reason is those 2 files created by the developer 1 under the branch feature developer 1. Those 2 files owned by the developer under the feature developer 1 branch, not on the main branch. Because of that reason, even if you switch to the main, you can't see the data. Now I want to get the data to the main. Git checkout main. Okay, as you see in the main branch, we can't see the data. Now I want to get the data, whatever it is there in the feature branch. How can I do? Git merge feature developer 1. See this? I'm in the main branch, but I want to get the code, or I want to get the data which is there in the feature branch. So I just need to give the target branch, which branch code I want to get into main. Then you can see the immediately in the left side, those 2 files has been came here. Now I want to get the code from the developer 2 branch also. Now let us see. Say this. The developer 2 entire code has been come here. This is the benefit of the branching. So in real time, the branching strategy majorly would be in this way. Like main will be there, underneath develop feature release and then hotfix. So majorly main will be there. So the real time scenario case is like everything or every developer follows the develop branch, and how many developers, let us assume there are 4 developers. So what the developer will do, developer will take the branch or take the code from the develop branch, and they will create their own branches, either feature 1, feature 2, feature 4, feature 3, feature 4, or respect of the developer names also. From where are they taking? They are taking the code from the develop branch. Once they have done everything, they will push the code from from their own feature branch to develop. So now the code which is there in the develop is up to date. Then when the release are happening, what they will do? They will create a branch from the develop. They will create a branch from the develop, because the release means what? By this time the code has been already tested, which is there with the feature. So branch always prefer to cut the branch from the develop, so that whatever the code is there in the develop, you will get the same code here. Then you will try to deploy it in the production environment or staging. Majorly the release branches used in the stage or prod environments. Let us see, after this deployment, there is some issue. We have to fix that. What we will do, we will create a one separate branch by taking the release as a reference. We will create the hotfix branch by taking the release as a reference. We are not taking the develop branch directly because you can't make the changes in the release branch directly, which is not recommended. The use case, you can say that we will create the hotfix branch by taking the reference as a release or by cut a branch from release, and we will make the necessary changes in the hotfix. We will try to deploy this hotfix branch in the prod. Once the issue is fixed, we will raise the PR from hotfix to release. And then finally, we will raise the final PR from release to main. And this PR, the final PR from release to main will not auto approve. It will get reviewed by the senior member in the team. Once it is approved, the entire final code will be there in the main branch. Now let's see the topic on cherry pick. To simplify the cherry pick, it is just like we can get a copy of the data from one branch to another branch with a specific commit. How to demonstrate it? Now I'm in the feature branch, developer 1. At this moment, I can see how many files are there. Total 2 files are there. Let me create one more file. Touch. I'm not taking the big names. TF3, TF4. Let's open git add. Then git commit added 2 files. Git status. So let me push it. You observe it carefully. In this feature branch developer 1, I created 2 more files and this is the commit ID. Let me switch to another branch. Git checkout developer 2. Git branch ls-lar. Now let me create here touch tf, right? tf5 tf6. So here we don't have the tf3 and 4 because those were created in another branch. Git add git commit -m added t5 and t6 files. Okay, push. Git log -1 right? So now I'm in the another branch and in that branch created 2 more files. So now so to simplify to understand, 4 5 I created in another branch and already few files created in feature branch A like developer 1. My idea is, or I got one requirement like somehow I need to get these 2 files. I don't want to create these 2 files separately here. If I do the merge, this file also will come here. If I do the merge, this 6 file also will come to the feature here, but I don't want this file. So my idea is I want to get these 2 files only, which are happened with a commit. How can I achieve that? So there this cherry pick will help us. Now let me go back to the previous branch. Git checkout feature developer 1. Now you can see that T5, T6 files are not there. I have moved to the another branch, and in that branch I don't see the T5, T6 files which were created in the developer 2 branch. But now the requirement is I want to get those two files in my current branch itself. How can I do that? For that, I have to get the commit ID which was happened with that files. Cherry pick and take the commit ID. Right? LS-LAR. See the magic. I'm in the developer 1 branch, but I got the code which was there with the developer 2 with this commit. So the name indicates cherry pick. So it can pick up the exact commit along with the data, whatever you need. Now you can see this TF5, 6 files are here. Now let me add git commit and tested the cherry pick. Git log -hyphen one line git push. With this, I have demonstrated Git branching strategies and cherry pick. If you really like my explanation and the way how I am delivering, please like, share, subscribe and comment. Thank you.